Good morning, you guys. It is January 12th, I do believe, today. As you can see, I'm actually just parked off to the side of the road right beside our farm. I'm actually just waiting on some bins we are supposed to have coming here this morning. We are getting 6 more hopper bins, fertilizer bins actually, but you can use them for seed as well. We use them for both. But anyway, they're going to make fertilizer bins, which means they're epoxy coated, so that way they can take the fertilizer. Corrosion? Wait, is that somebody coming? There it comes. You guys can't see that, but he's a-coming. Whoa, 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 easy. That's the pilot vehicle. So this is not a replacement for big bins. This is not to help get grain bags off the ground. This is for fertilizer storage. So we got another 6 bins coming, and they're all coming today. See if I can't zoom in on this for you. There it comes. We'll see. Typically they bring 2 bins per truck, so I would suspect 3 trucks. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you motion sick here. Okay, I'm gonna get off the road here. To tell them where they gotta go. Hold on here. I see 3 trucks. They're all showing up at the exact same time, just as they were supposed to. So why are we buying these? Great question. We need more fertilizer storage. And that's the reason why we're getting them. These are Meridian hopper bins, and they come all the way from Lethbridge. Oh, he's got some rocks stuck in his wheels brakes. They're probably like, who is this guy who's doing all this recording? Perfect. Now let's go watch them set them up. Awesome. Kind of it's a little, see, we're hauling grain out at the same time, plus we're cleaning seed, so it's a little congested down here right now. I'm gonna wrap around the other side here. Let's get out here, see where they are. So these trailers, they actually will lift them right up. And they're going over here. So, we're just, it's another, here's 6. We got another 6 more. Now, Meridian is not the only fertilizer bin maker, but that's what we started with, and by golly George, you got to keep the same row. We prepared this pad last fall, and we have been expecting them. Okay, let's go talk to them. All right, so these here is about how we're going to measure it, but these boards, they're our guides. This is where the next bin's going to start. Plunk it down, try and get it straight. We want them in line. We have the skid steer here to help us out. Let's start plunking some bins down. What they're doing is they're unhooking their back trailers. Everybody's unhooking at the exact same time. Ooh, just fell down here. So these bins are 18 feet in diameter, okay? They're 18 feet. All right. Sorry, I was just on the phone here. I kind of missed all. Backing 2 trucks in at one time here, I see. So once they offload these, they're going to go hook onto their pups, the other half, their better half trailer, and then they're going to pop those down too. The trick is to get them lined right up perfect. They're doing their best to try to get these things lined right up so we do not have to remove them. That is the goal. We don't want to have to move them too much. They're pacing everything off. This isn't their first rodeo. All right, let's start lifting this thing. Correction, these things came from Winkler this time, not Winkler, Manitoba, not Lethbridge, Alberta. Apparently they have a plant there as well. This guy's just rolling right in here. He's not even gonna let us get this one up. These guys aren't messing around. Problem is, if we don't get the first one done right, the second one's going to be off, and by the time we get to number 6, we're going to be over in Winkler, Manitoba. See, they got jacks right there on the back of their trailers to lift them up. So this guy's their guide. He's calling them out on the radio. Ooh, hello. How close are we? Oh, we're gonna have to come this way a little bit. They're all strapped.
What's that?
I said I'm just talking there. Hopefully this is all right. I'm just videoing. Well, I think it's gonna have to go south a little bit, for sure.
Can they float themselves?
Oh yeah, they can kick it out. You can, hold on. You can kick it south, can't you, a little bit? You can kick it south, yeah. I'll get lined up. He's gonna kick this thing this way a little bit. So the problem is it's actually pushing his whole truck and trailer. Since it's on ice over there, it's just moving the whole unit instead of moving the bin. So we're gonna get this figured out here. So this one's going up. We don't quite got this one moved yet, but they're wasting no time in bunking them down here, that's for sure. See, he keeps lifting up the back of his trailer so that way the bin doesn't bottom out on the pad right there. We're unable to move the bin back because it's just pushing the truck and trailer. So we're gonna have to use some of our equipment to do it. That's 2 down already. Hasn't been very long. They're not all lined up, but by golly, they're down. Third one's going in. Holy crap, my hand's cold here. It's still winter here, you guys. So this would be around that 30,000+ bushels worth of bin storage if we wanted to use it for seed. But we'll probably end up just using it for fertilizer. These are special trailers designed to haul these bins. They have jacks, you can see he's jacking it down, there it goes. Now there is designated routes for these guys to go. Once you get over 18-foot diameter, then you pretty much got to get power lines lifted, and trucking and moving costs becomes very, very expensive. It's really about as wide as you can move. You could go taller yet. I can't remember how tall these are. You can go a couple more rings taller if you would like to. Three down, you guys. 3 to go. Walk over here. Just saying that according to the measurements, they're coming right to the edge of the pad, so maybe we're out by an inch or so, lining up some of these bins times 6. All of a sudden you realize that, boy, you didn't make your pad very big. We didn't leave ourselves much room here. So we might fill in, and of course all this gravel's froze solid now, right? It's all froze, which is really good when it comes to skidding the bins around, because they won't gouge into the gravel and then go off level. So I prefer to drop a bin on a frozen pad because they can just push around all over the place. But it's not fun to complete or build the pad when it's freezing out. Alright, they're going to hook up. Let's go over and take a peek. When they hook up to this back trailer, you guys, they still have to lead it and back it up with the front trailer. They can't just hook their semi onto this. It has to go back to the trailer. They unhooked it to get the first bin off. And it's always a lot harder to back up when you have 2 trailers to back up at the same time to get them all lined up. So that's where the fun's gonna be here. Let's go up the bin this time. Let's get a little different view for these next 3 bins. How's that? Gotta run up these stairs. Oh, I gotta either eat less or run more. Whew. So with one ladder you can get to 2 bin tops. If you should like to go in a bin, that's easy. There's a ladder right here. You can just go all the way down. I do it all the time. Whew. Okay, let's just run up here. Stand right here. Oh, there's a view. So I used to be able to run and jump these without any ladders, but now I'm kind of out of shape, as you can tell. Whew. Oh, I think we got some waiting to do here, so I might just turn the camera off for a second. Now, if you should so happen to accidentally fall off the bin, do not panic, do not be concerned. You have 4 chances to survive. You got 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 ring, and 4 ring. If you don't catch that 4th ring, well, I guess it is goodbye to you. But otherwise, I'd say you're basically as safe as being in your mama's arms. See the challenges of basically the 2 trailers backing it up? We're gonna test these guys' skills here. They're probably like, Mike, stop videoing. Mike, it's not funny anymore. Oh, there goes another one. He's almost got it. Thing is, these guys got to be dang near bang on, or we'll run out of pad. So if you're wondering about this great big pad, this is where we're going to keep building more 50s. We've hauled in up to 15 feet of dirt in here. And there it goes. So tomorrow, we got another clipper coming through, another Alberta clipper. They're talking up to, I don't know, I thought I heard up to 80 or 90 kilometer winds. And we're gonna get to +8. +8, you guys. We're not gonna have any snow left. We're gonna be able to start seeding here pretty soon. Okay, maybe not quite that much, but +8, that's pretty, I didn't expect that in the middle of January. That is not normal weather. Normally like -28 would be normal weather. Oh, now you can't get going. Oh, you guys can't see that. I was gonna say 1 down, 2 more to go, but of course we're on ice and it's warm, and when it's warm, it's slippery. Oh, there he goes, he's going now. Mike, what are you gonna do when you run out of space? I guess we'll have to make a new line somewhere. Not too worried about that, because space is something that we have in excessive out here. Wide open space. More to get lined up. Backing it in. Down. Woo. 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 And down. All right. Let's go see what's going on over here. They need an elevator for those bins. So then, when spring comes, we're going to anchor these things in, and we'll drill them in with piles. It's basically a big auger we drill into the ground, and we chain them to the landing gear here, or the landing gear. I'm talking airplanes again. I've been hanging around my younger brother Brian too much. Ooh. Just like that, you guys. As you can see, we're not super lined up. The bins are kind of going like this. We're spaced how we want to be. But once they put the last bin down, then we'll grab the skid steer and they'll slide really easy on this frozen pad. We'll go bonk, 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 and we'll line them right up. That's what we've done with all these. That way when you look at one bin, all you see is one bin. You don't see anything out on either side. He's trying to pull away. It is. One more to go.
South Dakota.
Wouldn't want to back these up, especially when there's a guy videoing. So in case you guys are late to the party here, or you skip forwarded, these are 18 wide. Oh shoot, now I can't remember how tall they are. I'm having a brain fart here. I thought they're 30 something. But anyway, they're 180 metric ton fertilizer bin, epoxy coated. As you guys know, fertilizer is highly corrosive, and the epoxy coating just seems to help them last a little bit longer. Or you can put around, I think you can just about get 5,300 bushels worth of seed or grain in them as well. There is no aeration, hence they're a fertilizer bin. There is just a stainless steel gate at the bottom, and there's what they call a poke hole, so that way if your fertilizer gets a little chunky, you can poke it down. Alright, last bin's going up here, you guys. It might seem like a long video, and maybe it is, but man, these guys, they just plunk bins up so fast, it's not even funny. Okay guys, well, I'm going to let you go. You guys pretty much got it figured out now. We're going to start moving these bins around with the skid steer if we can. If we can't, we'll hook a chain onto one of their legs and we'll just grab the Fendt 720 and we'll just give them a little bit of a jerk, and that way they got to be in line before we fill them. So thanks a lot for following around, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Adios amigos. Right, I can't end a video without saying goodbye at least 5 times. So some updates on some of these newer bins. We got these last 6 over here last spring. We always seem to pick up some bins every year. And some cool options that come out here with the newer ones is they went triple skid. So these are your skids right here. On our first, I don't know, 20 of them or whatnot, they just had these 2. And they were just sinking into the ground too much because we don't have them on concrete, right? Even though we have a good pad, lots of pit run rocks under here, and it's a good thick pad, they're just too much weight for a double skid, so they came out with the triple. Much improved. Here's the poke hole I was talking about. So you just take a bar or something in there, because sometimes that fertilizer, with the compaction and when you're loading it, you can open that gate wide open, which is stainless steel. You can open that gate wide open and zero will come out, nothing will come out, right? That's very common with fertilizer. So then you just get in there and just kind of poke it, and all of a sudden, woof, it goes like that. So that's the poke hole. Fingers are too cold right now to do that. I'll put that on after. And then this is inside. If you want to take a peek inside. Pretty self-explanatory. If you need to get in the bin to clean it out, maybe you're using it for seed and you need to get in there and do a little sweeping or something like that. Put the tarp strap back in. And then we opted for the 3 sight glasses. Oh, and on the newer bins, they finally went with an 18 foot diameter hopper with the legs. I'll take you over here. I'm going to show you what I mean. So I ran all the way to the other side. See, now we're already down to the 2 skids. But the hopper. See how the hopper's 18? But, or the legs I should say, but these ones aren't. They're like 16 or something. Like, that just looks hideous. I hate that. Get into the sun here. Versus, I like having the hopper, these legs, come right up to the edge of the bin. Just like that. So that's been upgraded, so that's awesome. Anyway, that's it. And as you know, we always wash our bins out. We wash them from the top down with fire hoses after we're done using them with fertilizer. Because, again, that stuff is super duper corrosive. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for hanging out. I forgot to mention, I know, right? Within the last couple of years, it came out with the bin lids. They're pretty handy. You just pull down this puppy. It just over centers, pulls your bin lid open, and you can stick this little bolt in, locks them up. Prior to that, which is all the way over on that side, where I'm not running again, is it just used to have this nylon rope. It just had the rope hanging down. It would hang down about here. So you would pull on the rope, bring it over here, and tie it onto here and tie a knot. It did the job, but I have to admit, this over-centering opener works pretty awesome. And you can see that we have these ones all cemented in. There's actually a concrete pile that goes down there. So in 4 spots per bin, we have them legged. See the concrete? Make sure they don't blow away in our 90K winds. So we'll have to do that to the next ones. Okay, now I'm done. See ya.